What's good, YouTube? LTtvCombatSportsTalk. And before I get started with the video, for those that may be new to this channel, I do content on boxing and mixed martial arts. If that's the type of content that you're into, feel free to hit that sub button. Now, in this video, we're going to be discussing former WBC heavyweight champ Deontay "The Bronze Bomber" Wilder. His last fight was against current WBC title holder Tyson "The Gypsy King" Fury. In their trilogy, he was stopped in the 11th round, and there's been a lot of speculations about his future in the sport of boxing for the last couple months now. And Deontay Wilder himself gave a little bit of clarity on what's next for him. I'm definitely considering coming back, Wilder told Premier Boxing Champions. This is something that we're trying to figure out and get things situated. I feel it could be a reboost for my career. It's not about the financial things. I never had to return to boxing ever again in my life. I've set my life up, Wilder said. There are still plenty of possibilities for Wilder in the weight class, including a comeback fight against the winner of the upcoming clash between Andy Ruiz and Luis Ortiz. End quote. Okay, me personally, I kind of hope he does come back to the sport of boxing, just because the heavyweight division needs him, and the heavyweight division is not as talked about nowadays with Wilder being gone all this time. The division as a whole is not the same without Wilder, and anybody that knows boxing knows that that's pretty obvious. But when you've been through the things that Wilder's been through, the glove gate scandals, being cheated, and just all around just being disrespected throughout his career, and when the glove gate scandal kind of was a thing and a hot topic in boxing, a lot of people turned on him. They didn't really believe in him like that. They kind of tossed him to the wayside. When you've been through the things that he's been through in the sport of boxing, that can kind of make you second guess yourself and really just think back and ask, is this really worth it? And honestly, I can't answer that. Only he can answer that question. But it appears that he has that itch to want to come back. But at the same time, is it worth it for him to come back? Well, that's the question that he has to ask and answer himself. Because my personal opinion, if he was to just leave on that note, he'll be a lockdown Hall of Famer for sure. No one can deny his accolades. No one can deny the stamp that he left on the sport of boxing, as well as the heavyweight division. He'll be in the history books for life, and no one can ever take that away from him. So when you really think about it, he really doesn't have to come back to boxing at all. Obviously, he's financially stable, and his children, they're going to be set for life as well. So it's clearly not about the money. It's not. In my opinion, it's more about reclaiming glory and getting that WBC strap back and becoming undisputed. Because before even the first Fury fight, that was his goal. I believe him still wanting to be undisputed at heavyweight is probably still his goal, even after all this time he's had off. It's going to be interesting to see what decision he does make, who he fights upon his return to boxing, if he even decides to do so, and what adjustments will he make. That's a big question that I have, because when he fought Fury in that trilogy, he kind of got away from what he was taught. He kind of neglected a lot of the teaching that Malik Scott had kind of laid out for him. So it's going to be interesting to see what adjustments he makes and the things that he learns between the trilogy and whenever he decides to come back to boxing. Because if he's still the same Wilder that fought Fury in the trilogy, that Wilder is not going to be successful at heavyweight. Now, he still has the equalizer, the one-punch knockout power, and he can land it at any given time in a fight, even if he's down in the fight. But at this point, you have to make adjustments in boxing. You can't just be the same old, same old. You can never last in boxing doing that. So I think adjustments to his game is definitely needed, and I hope he makes those adjustments and comes back a bigger and better version of himself than what we saw. I wish him the best of luck upon his return and or his future endeavors if he decides to walk away from boxing for good. Let me know what you guys think in this video. Leave your thoughts down in the comment sections down below. And that's going to conclude this video. If you liked and enjoyed it, hit that like, that sub button, hit that bell, and click also. You never miss any of my videos, and you'll see all of my notifications. I'm LTtvCombatSportsTalk. I'm out here. Peace.